I'll count. 1,
62.
2. Oh, okay.
Bitch, shut up.
Okay, so thank you all for coming to the monthly meeting. We always have this meeting on the first Saturday of the month, unless, of course, it's a major holiday, and then we would post when it would be. As far as winning prizes, the way that it works at the end of the meeting is that you have to be in game and also in Discord to listen to the whole meeting, but also show up in game to show respect that you're here and that you're actually showing off your avatars to everybody else, getting to see the FC house and each other. So we're going to do some basic introductions first. I am Saturn Return. I also have Saturn Return with an E, and I have Saturn Returns. So if you are here for your first time, this is your first guild meeting. Some of you may already be aware, some of you may not be, but we do have 3 guilds. So we refer to them respectively in the order that they were created as 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. So 1.0 is the Mortal Sword, which is you guys. 2.0 is the Immortal Sword, and 3.0 is the Eternal Sword. So we decided to space out the guild so that it can allow for less claustrophobic feelings of a huge mega guild and still be able to get to know people and benefit from the network to be able to draw off the link shell or draw off Discord for forming statics or groups and events. So if you ever hear anybody, Ruski in FC chat says 1.0 is the best. So if you ever hear anybody say 1.0, 2.0, or 3.0, it's just a shorthand of referring to which guild. By no means is one guild better than the other. They are just different in their own culture and in the people that's in the guild. There is
They're
no
all
theme.
special.
They are, and there's no culture. Well, there's no theme in any of the guilds. They're just their own separate communities, but they kind of over time have developed different things about them that are unique to each and every one. So, with that being said, we're going to introduce the 1.0 officers. If you ever do want to attend other guild meetings, you can. You just won't be eligible to win prizes. And pretty much all the information is about the same. Sometimes it's a little different, of course, with the promotions. That also will be different. But I mean, if you do ever want to listen to the introductions for the other officers and things like that, you can attend the other meetings. The other meetings are on Fridays, the first Friday of the month for Eternal, and the first Sunday of the month for Immortal. So that'll be tomorrow. So with the introductions, I do have the 3 accounts so that I can be logged into all the guilds at the same time and monitor FC chat and answer questions if I need to. I did raid a lot during the alpha tier, but this tier I'm going to be focusing on more low level events, and I'm also going to be focusing on some other things in the guild with the admin aspect of it. I will eventually get to raiding, but I just don't have the time as of right now to raid as heavily as I did last tier. So if you do have questions about anything at all in the guild, you can always message me on Discord. That would be the preferred method of communicating with me, just because I do have a lot of chats going on, and it can be difficult sometimes with chat scrolling. I may accidentally miss a tell. And for some of you that have tried to mail me items, you might have noticed that you may have noticed that my mailbox can tend to be full sometimes. So so again, it is easier typically to message me on Discord. And so I will refer now to the next rank, Cloak and Dagger. So any of you guys that want to go.
Hey, I'll do it first. I'm Warden Dresden. I am one of the founders of the Illustrious Sword, and like I've known Saturn since time immemorial, and I'm sort of the over-encompassing admin and janitor within like all the FCs and taking care of all the little things that need to be taken care of and basically keeping things going behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Kamed. I am an Omnicrafter, Omni-Gatherer, and I have been doing a little bit of raiding in this tier. If you need anything made, I can most likely make anything high quality, so just ask me if you need help. I also run the minigames.
I guess I'll go next. I am Sarah, Mad Scientist Extraordinaire. Wow, normally that's when people clap. Okay, thanks guys. Gee.
Oh,
I mean, this is all old information.
comedy
enough.
know your
central.
Okay, well, anyways, yeah, I like to run ratings too as well. I'm still catching up on the rating tier here, so bear with me. I'll eventually start up running learning parties again. Other than that, I edit videos and just cause random shenanigans.
At poor Hef's expense.
He's
Okay.
also our token Canadian.
She loves it. She's totally okay with it.
Zell.
So I guess it's my turn. Hi, my name is Zell. I am in the back. You may not be able to see. Well, actually, you should be able to see me
You
now.
can
My
see the
ears
bunny
should.
ears.
You should see my ears poking up above the stage there. I am streaming the RFC meeting. I do our Twitch channel. I moderate and run our Twitch channel, YouTube channel. Kind of admin some things, and am Saturn secretary most importantly.
Werehawk is one of our founders as well.
Yes, I am semi-retired. I'm probably the oldest guy you'll ever meet playing any of these games. Well, maybe not. I know a few that are older, but not many. I am kind of retired from the game. I don't really play much anymore. I was real involved to start with, but I've pretty much gotten out of it. I still play, keep my hand in, but I'm more of a crafter than. If you need a sorry black mage, I'll be glad to just fill a slot to go die. So I die well.
Werehawk was really instrumental in getting everything started. He funded the majority of buying our mansion to start out with and all the things that we needed to begin giving out prizes, and like really got everything going. We started in a medium house back in 2017 in Lavender Beds, and now we're here and we have 3 mansions, one in Shiragani and one in the Mist and one in Lavender Beds now for all the guilds. So he definitely helped us get everything up and running. So
And Saturn still owes me an hour date from almost 2 years ago.
we had a date auction event where you could buy an hour date with somebody, and by date it wasn't romantic in nature necessarily, it was just a friend thing. Okay, so the other officers we're gonna go with. So any of you guys that want to start, you can from 1.0.
I guess I'll start. I'm Hug a Cactus. I'm the giant frog you see on stage. I handle mostly gardening for the FC, and I run map parties for 1.0. Typically run them on Fridays. 80 maps. That's about it for me.
I suppose I'll go next. Hi everyone, I'm Yukina Sakino, though everyone calls me Yuki. I run your mount farms for all of the FC, so 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0, and I'm also in charge of your lotto. I am your lotto master. Which reminds me, we're so close to tier 1, guys. Come on, I know you guys got this in you.
I spent
And
all
she'll
my money on
explain
this
more.
armor.
She'll explain more how the lotto works a little bit later too.
Yep, I'll explain more later.
I can go next, I guess. I am Roxaya. I am the airship person. If you need anything, I'm your gal. If you want to go to Diadem, I'm your person. We're going to be doing that about twice a month. I am also the PvP person. I've been doing a bunch of parties on Saturdays, trying to bring some life back to that. So, if you need anything crafted, I can also help with that.
I guess I'll go next. Hey guys, I am Jalen Onderon. I am working on becoming an Omnicrafter, getting there. But my main shtick is that I am working on crafting class quests kits. So far I've got a few for alchemy and for armor, and I'll be gathering more, and short in time we'll I guess we'll make an announcement that they're completely ready and first come first serve.
Okay, Nature, can you hear us? Do you hear Nature?
Hey,
There you
how's
are.
it going? I'm Nature Boy, and I like to hunt.
Short, sweet, to the point.
You did it.
Oh
That's an
yeah,
understatement, though.
he definitely does the hunts, and he always puts that out there in the chats and link shells and things like that. So if you ever have questions about hunt things related, you can definitely ask him. Am I missing anyone else, or is that everybody from 1.0?
I think that's everyone from 1.0.
Okay. So there's a couple different things that we will be introducing in the month of August as far as events go. So one of the things that some of you may already be familiar with, some of you may not have heard of, is Guilded. It is how we use our guild calendar for events. And if you would like to go to Guilded, Cell, do you have it in the announcements pinned, or is it in the welcome mat?
It is in the welcome mat,
Had to
pinned
look.
next to our YouTube and Twitch channels.
Okay. Yes. So if you go to the welcome mat at the very, very top, the text channel, and you scroll all the way to the top, it has the Guilded, our official Guilded link. If you click on that, it's going to give you a website that you can go to. There is also a mobile app that you can download as well. On the left side, it says calendar. If you click on calendar, it's going to give you a brief overview of all the different events that we have planned for the month of August. So some of the events are not all the way updated on there. We're going to hopefully have them all updated by Sunday, but the large majority is already added on there. Some of the events may be offered by officers in your guild. Some of the events may be offered by officers in other guilds. But because we are all under the same umbrella as Sword, the active officers or honor guard ranking members can still offer these events to anyone across the board. We do use the announcements in Discord to be able to get people to sign up or to communicate with them, to have them join in on the events. So as you can see, we have a couple different things on here. And I'll go ahead and let some of the officers talk about the individual events, and then I can talk about some other ones for officers that may not be here or some that I'm offering. So let's go with Yukina. Do you want to talk about the mounts and the lottery?
Sure. So Mount Farms, like I said, I'm doing them for all three of the FCs. 1.0's Mount Farm is still going to stay the same date. It's still going to stay Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, so 7 p.m. Central. And we'll run until everyone's just completely tired of it and just are done for the night. At that point, it doesn't matter. And it's going to be based off of a voting system, because that seemed to work very well last time. So you vote for the top. So you vote for which Mount Farms you would want. And then top two are the ones that we run for that day. As for the lotto, lotto is staying the same as well, with only one variation, is that midnight Eastern is the cutoff for buying your tickets. So as soon as I see in the company chest that it's the following day, it goes into the next run, and I'm going to be doing that every 2 weeks. We're going to draw. Ticket prices are 50k gil for 1, 200k for 5, and 300k for 10 tickets. There is no limit, so you can buy as many as you would like, but I would appreciate it if you could actually keep it to an increment of the 300k if you were going to buy like mass amounts of tickets. Just so that way I can make it easier on me to count. Where?
Sorry, I said I'm sorry.
I know, I forgive you. But yeah, we're running the lotto every 2 weeks. Mount Farms are every week. And if you have any questions about any of that, you can certainly shoot me a DM or shoot me a tell.
Yes. As far as the mount farming too, we actually have certain tags in Discord that you're able to get the announcements for. We try, since we have so many people in this Discord, to eliminate the at everyone's unless it's just an overarching announcement that we need to make for meetings or what have you. But as far as the specific things such as mount farming, we do have a tag that you can get that's Mount Farmer. So if you would like to know when she's doing the mount farming, she may also use that tag to tag everybody that's wanting to go to, hey, log on. This is whenever I'm doing that. You can assign those tags yourself by clicking on an emoji that is under the Welcome to Sword category. So under Welcome to Sword, go to FC role and event assignment, and then there is a menu of events such as mini games, raiding, PvP, role playing, maps, gathering, crafting, or Mount Farmer or Dungeon Delver. Dungeon Delver is typically POTD or HOH, which is Palace of the Dead or Heaven on High. So if you're interested in any of those events, being pinged for those when those occur, please click on those emojis so then you'll get the announcement. If you don't want to get pinged for those, you don't have to click on them, but just know that those events will be on the Gilded calendar as well. So as far as not knowing when events are occurring and things like that, we do use Discord quite a bit to advertise our events more often sometimes than we use the game. Although the company board can sometimes be updated with certain things such as the FC meetings or upcoming larger events that may occur quarterly, like the FC room decorating contest, for example. So the quarterly things we do usually put on the company board more often than like the daily or weekly stuff. Okay, Jalen, do you want to talk about your kits?
Sure. So as I mentioned before, preemptively, or prematurely, I am building kits for each of the crafting classes, and those kits contain all the base materials for each of the class quests for that specific crafting class. And I believe I have it from levels 1 to 60 right now. It might be 1 to 70. I think it is. I'm not sure. It's a lot of work. So right now I currently have 5 alchemy kits, and I will hopefully tomorrow complete the 5 armor kits. So once I'm done with that, if anyone needs one to help level up, let me know. And if there's any requests before I get other kits done, feel free to let me know, and I will work my tail off to get them to you as quickly as possible.
Thank you, Jalen.
Hold on, Jalen.
Yo.
Get with me after the meeting, please, sir.
Sure.
You're gonna get bankrolled.
Wait. I'm totally gonna make some of these things too. Can I have money?
Okay. So, Kamed, would you like to talk about your games, please?
Yay, Kamed!
I'll talk about my games. All right. So there is a role on the Discord for minigames. This is how I contact most people about when the next thing is happening for the week. I run hide and seek, time attack, and parkour challenge. All 3 of them are basically ran the same way. I ask you to do something, you take a screenshot, post it there, and pick a number 1 through 999. I will roll for the winner the next week, and whoever is the closest number wins 1,000,000 gil usually. There are other times where the reward could be something like changing my race, like I kind of did this time, but that wasn't a prize. It was from peer pressure. Anyways.
Dragon race, best race.
Well, we're not going to have a race talk right now, guys. Keep it chill. But yeah, if you have any other questions about the minigames, I am happy to geek out about it and tell you more about them. So yeah.
And some of the prizes include
1,000,000 gil, changing me into a different race, and mob station items at time.
Okay,
Saturn.
And those are also listed in the Discord. Sorry, those are listed in the Discord under in-game. You can see hide and seek with Kamed, and they're all listed under the in-game category. It has like a Nova or a planet emoji next to it. Okay. Let's go with Mr. Sandman next.
Yep. Who's I better pick next? Who I gonna pick next?
Mrs. Sandman.
Gee, thanks. I'm going to be running the events to farm fates to unlock the 3 tiers of the vendors in each of the zones, starting in 2 weeks on a Saturday. So, yeah. Ta-da.
Thank you, Sandman. Okay, Tech.
You're welcome.
Oh, so yeah, I'm Tech. I'm from Eternal 3.0. I'm going to be running an event every Tuesday called Techno's Trivia Tuesdays. It's going to be 7 Central Standard. So what we'll be doing is I'll be setting up at one of the FCs depending on the time of the month. Anybody's welcome to come to it, just setting out in front of the yard. I'll ask a series of questions, give me answers. Whoever gets the answer first is going to be eligible for the first prize. Basically, it's going to be 1 prize per question. And then every week at the end of the month, we're going to do an event out in the world somewhere, and you're going to have to come find me. And then whoever finds me first gets a special award there. And then I'm going to try to do a little bit harder questions and maybe some a little bit nicer awards for everybody, maybe even some stuff off the Mog Station. So yeah, definitely come out and see if you have some lore knowledge with me.
Thank you. Perry, are you here?
Yep, I'm here.
Can you talk about the learning parties?
Yeah, hey everybody. I'm Perry Pennington. I'm currently on my alt Aya, but I'm here waving the glow sticks around. But I will be running the EX learning parties, and it's called Professor Perry's EX learning parties. We will be alternating between Titania EX and Innocence EX, depending on how we feel like dying that particular week. And that will be starting next Sunday. And it will be weekly on Sundays. Check Gilded for the time because I forgot it off the top of my head, but I think it's like 2 p.m. CST. Yeah, it's around that time. So please check Gilded. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
Yes, it is
Florida
at 2
or
p.m.
Hug?
CST.
Florida or Hug, if you guys want to talk about maps, you can. Like which maps, or like if you guys are you gonna do 60? I wasn't sure.
I guess I'll go since it's 1.0's meeting. I'll let Florida do his. Basically, right now, I did a poll and most people want to do the new 80 maps, so that's what I'm going to be running almost for now, and I may alternate in the future. But I plan on running them Fridays at 6 p.m. Central. And I'll teach you how to do maps if you don't know how to do maps. I should probably put up a tutorial, but that's in the future.
Right.
Yeah. I also do gardening for the FC, and I also grow stuff for chocobos, including Favnarian onions, which we give out in moderation. So if you need a Favnarian onion, you can ask an officer. We also give out the fruits and berries to dye your chocobos. I believe there's a pinned message in the game guides section on Discord that links to a site that'll tell you what food you need to feed your chocobo and what order to dye them the right color that you want. So once you get done with that, you can ask an officer to get the fruits for you, and they should be able to do that for you.
Thanks. And then Rocks about PvP.
Hi. So I'm going to be running PvP parties on Saturday evenings for now. That's when people seem the most available. It's also when the server's the most busy, so we get shorter queue times. And for now, we're basically just running the front lines, whichever one it is, that Saturday. And I welcome anyone who's never even tried PvP and just wants to learn, and we can like explain it to you, and we can show you the dummies, and get you started.
So. Okay. Rox also does the airships for us as well, and I'm not opposed to letting people get what are those Namazu or making the walls or whatever with the company workshop. I'm not opposed to helping people get that made if you need to. So if anyone needs that made, we can try to help you get those done through our workshop, because some of the stuff you can only do through a workshop. There's a couple other events too that may be coming that are also quarterly. So we typically do what's called a Lala Flash Mob quarterly. The Lala
Yes.
Flash Mob has been streamed multiple times, and it's typically a pack of Lalas, about 40 plus people typically. And we Fantasia, if anyone indicates hardship where they can't afford a Fantasia, we will pay for you to get a Fantasia. Of course, we ask that you do that yourself, or you can make it a Lala alt. But if you really don't have the money and you really want to participate, we will help you. And hold on 1 minute. Yes, self. As far as the flash mob goes, we'll visit all the major cities. Sometimes we visit large FC houses on other servers, like we did the last time. And we just basically just run through chasing a male rogue called the Potato Farmer, and we scream out hashtag Potato Lives Matter. You'll never mash us alive. We're the Lala Mafia. Blah 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 blah. And we run through the streets, and it's really really funny. So if you are currently a Lala, then this is definitely an event for you. But we typically do it quarterly because the Fantasias can cost, and some people want to level an alt. That's fine. And if you're already a Lala, that's awesome. But it is really funny, and we've actually received a lot of notice by other guilds or other people. Some people have even said things like, "Oh, you're that guild that has all those Lalas that run through the streets of Lipsa." So we actually had a guild leader give us 1,000,000 gil one time for visiting their FC house and flash mobbing her. So anyway, it's usually a fun time. So that's a Lala flash mob that we do. We do that quarterly. And then we also are going to do the FC room decorating contest quarterly. If you cannot afford an FC room, which is 300K, we will pay for you to get an FC room. So if you cannot afford an FC room, we'll give you the money to buy one. You do have to be a second lieutenant with your grand company in order to get one. That's a game requirement, not something the FC requires. We may start doing a quarterly screenshot contest. That's something that we used to do, and so we may bring that back. That's one thing that we're thinking of doing. We also, Rox, did you already talk about the diadem thing?
I did not. So the plan for now is to do diadem about twice a month, just because it's a really convenient place to get stuff that's normally on hidden nodes. So if you're gathering or you're a crafter and you need things like platinum ore or gold ore, we can just take you in the diadem and you can gather to your heart's content. It's also very useful because we need some of the mats in there for the ethereal wheels. So they said that they're going to be expanding on Diadem's usefulness to crafters and gatherers coming up. They haven't done it yet, so for now we're just doing it twice a month on Wednesdays.
And also, Amaris had mentioned you also have to be level 50 to get a room in the FC house, so thanks for mentioning that. And Jordan had a question about what different PvP events did you say you're running, Rox?
Right now we're doing Frontlines on Saturdays. If I find like a dedicated group that would like to do the actual 4v4 or 8v8, I might look into that, but for now we don't have enough dedicated people for that.
Okay. Some other events that we might be doing is I'm going to schedule a human darts contest, and how that works is we will find some locations. I might actually ask Hamed to help me because he's really good at sightseeing and finding really good locations, but we'll find some locations where they have really long drop-offs. One person will stand at the bottom as the human bullseye, and then everyone else at the top will jump off, and whoever gets closest to the human bullseye as the human dart will win that one. I haven't decided yet the mechanics of if I want to I haven't decided yet if I want to do like best out of 10 or how I want to do it all, but it's going to be fairly easy. Like whoever lands closest to the human bullseye as a human dart gets that point. And we'll give out prizes, of course, 1,000,000 gil or flying chairs. You get a flying chair and you get a flying chair and you get a flying chair, and mock station items and whatnot. So that's something that's coming. I am going to be working on a murder mystery event with some of the other RPers, and murder mystery event we had ran about a year ago. And the murder mystery event is basically where several officers or people who want to volunteer to do it, which I may have too many volunteers actually, but basically you become NPCs and you act out scenes. So act 1, act 2, act 3, act 4, and then the people that are watching can also interact with the NPCs, quote unquote NPCs, and they can ask questions, try to interview you, and be a part of this interactive play. And at the very end, it will be revealed right before you guys put your submissions in of who you think the killer is. And then if you get it right, maybe like the first 10 people will get a prize or whatever after watching this interactive play. So that's a murder mystery event. We did it in Wineport last time with a widow who had lost her husband and the farmhand and all that, and she had a winery in Wineport in the game. It was really fun. So we may also be doing things with the Golden Saucer or Chocobo racing events. We're not sure. Another option that we're considering. Oh, we are going to be doing a monthly glam contest again. The monthly glam contest. It's gonna switch themes, so it might be sugar or spice, or angels and demons, or girls versus boys. I mean, we don't know, but it's gonna switch themes, and it'll be on Gilded as well, and it'll be advertised in the announcements. I usually post things like that in the announcements at everyone. We may also bring back the glam makeover. The glam makeover was where someone once a month won a makeover where we pull money out of the FC chest to glam you, because some of these glams in this game are extremely expensive. So we will make you over. You may win a makeover from us, and we'll pay for your makeover. So that would be a monthly thing. I'm just looking through the chat to see if I missed any questions about what I just talked about. Sari says, did you guys say something about learning parties for extreme stuff, Perry?
Yes, I will be doing weekly extreme learning parties for both Titania and Innocence. We will rotate every week. So those will be on Sundays at 2 p.m. CST. Just sign up in Gilded.
And it is, if you don't know where Gilded is, it is posted in the welcome mat at the very top. You can find Gilded. And the calendar is where you'll find the list of events. Zell, do you want to talk about all your stuff?
Yeah, sure. I'll go now.
Oh, Bunny Radar back there in the
I
corner.
don't know if I want to all of a sudden. Okay, anyway. So, as I introduced myself earlier, I'm the bunny behind the stage. My name is Zell. I am... most of these events that she's talking about, we will be streaming. So if you're not able to attend, you can still see. And during those events, we will probably, as long as I get this set up correctly, be doing giveaways to those who have subscribed to our channel at the end of the event, as long as they are still on. So there will be a prize giveaway through Twitch on that. So again, with the shameless plug, go sign up. Also, when and if we decide to do the screenshot contest, the winners and runners-up of the contest will have their screenshots as part of our interim and opening slideshows for our stream. And they might even get posted as the background, depending on their content. So keep that in mind when you decide to participate in these. And if there's some reason you don't want us to use them, just make sure we are aware of that after you win. What else did I have? Yes,
y'all could be movie stars.
Yeah, he could be movie stars. Also,
Apparently my stream is famous now.
With our YouTube channel, if you miss something on Twitch, it will be available on our YouTube channel the next day. It'll also be part of our Twitch replay for 30 days. But if there's something you want to go look at that we've done in the past, it is all on YouTube. A lot of our all of our flash mobs and other shenanigans are on there, so go check them out if you have time.
Like Sarah Screaming.
Yeah, like Sarah Screaming. It's fantastic. And also
Why does
Drunk
everyone
Med
like that
during
so
a
much?
raid.
It's definitely entertaining.
Let's not talk about that stuff.
You sure?
Come on, buddy.
But yeah, we do get into a lot of stuff. We do have a lot of people that stream to their own channels in the FC. And if you look at the Twitch stream info chat in Discord, you'll see all those different channels as well as ours. Please do as much as possible to support everyone who streams, but support us more. Just saying. All the money that it comes from the subscriptions actually goes into buying prizes for everyone. So the prizes from the FC meeting or any of the giveaways, they're all funded through Twitch.
And donations from members if they're in-game items. I just want to say, some of you guys have donated a lot of things, but I will say that our biggest donator has been Joe Lyons. So I just want to give him a shout out and say thank you for all the donations. He always donates so much stuff, and he has donated extremely expensive in-game items as well. So we always appreciate anyone's donations for prizes for people and everything like that. So thank you all for anyone who has donated. A lot of the officers always donate. Some of the members have also donated, and a few of the members even have offered to buy things for individual events and things like that off Mog Station. So thank you all for everything.
Yes, and especially thank you to just now Clandestine Sanity just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. So congratulations to Cross Guardian 00, Hug a Cactus, Yukina, Io, and something I can't read at the moment.
I'm Monstro.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Another thing that I'm going to see about starting back up again, which I did in the month of June. So for those of you that are new to the guild that didn't know, the officers and I took the month of July off, and by taking it off, we didn't eliminate all of our events, but we greatly reduced them. We wanted to make sure that we could level our characters and focus on our characters and things like that so we could get up to speed on what we need to help others with, and that's why we took the month of July off. So in June we had all of these same events in before that in May and so on and so forth. So we were offering all these events before, but in the month of July we sort of reduced our events because we were trying to get up to speed again. And all that being said, now everything's coming back in August going forward. And one of the things that I did in June was I did free company tours. And I think I'm going to try to do it again. I'm not sure. It might be a bi-weekly thing. I was doing it every Saturday morning and night on Saturdays. But basically, the free company tour was about 30 minutes, and I would take you to all the guild houses so you could see each one. And I would just give you a little bit of background about each of the guilds and what their kind of culture is like there. And it was a Q&A, so we'd get in Discord and I would talk with you about anything you want to talk about with the guild. Maybe you have a great idea that you want to do, and that's fine. We're open to other people other than officers running events, so you don't have to be an officer to run events by any means. We also I actually met one of the officers currently that we have now through a company tour, Rox. That was, I think, the first time that we ever spoke, right, Rox?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was all excited.
And she came on a free company tour and we got to know each other, and she told me about how she had done airships before, and that was just a really great way for me to get to know other members in the FC. And sometimes I'm not always on voice in Discord because to be honest, sometimes it's a little overwhelming because there's a lot. I mean, there can be like 20 people in a channel, so it's a little overwhelming. But with the free company tour, I'm just sort of like telling you about the guild and then answering questions, and you can ask me anything about the guild or about the ranks, or if you have questions about, oh, how do I do this on Discord, or I want to be added to this or that. So it's just like a good time to do that. So whenever I start doing that again, I'll make a post about when that's going to be, and I'll take you to all the different guilds and we can look at all the decorations. We had all of the FC house professionally decorated. So they're really, really great. The decorator was a friend of ours from Goblin, and she did amazing. So the other thing, since I'm on the topic of Discord, is we do have request only channels in Discord. So some of the channels are hidden. We have an NSFW channel, meme channel, and NSFW erotica channel, basically, you could say. So if you wish to be added to that, it is request only. Those are channels that are not just something you just see as soon as you enter the Discord. So if you wish to be added to any of those channels, let us know. The other request only channels that we have is the Mad World chat, That is for mental health awareness. It's kind of like an online support, so to say. Just a place that you can vent about how bad your day was and get positive encouragement for the most part. And then we also have a female, in real life, female only channel called the Powder Puffs channel. And eventually we're going to plan an event. I know Hef and Yuki have been bugging me about that, but eventually we're going to plan an event for in real life girl gamers. And we also have a Sword Pride channel, which is request only, which is the LGBT channel. That's request only. And am I missing any other request only channels? I already talked about the NSFW ones.
The parents one.
Oh, and then the Parents Corner one is for in real life parents. So if you want to be added to that one too, sometimes they post pictures of like their kids, or they might be talking about, oh man, my kid's crazy. They did this today. Can you believe it? Just stuff like that. So just anything in there is all request only. We don't want all of that to just be open publicly unless you request to be a part of it.
And on the topic of Discord and everything, with the whole bot thing of getting your roles and your FC and everything, we ask that people please update their Discord nickname to their in-game name so that we actually know who you are and we can easily find you if needed. Because I know there's some people that haven't. Most people are pretty good with that, but still, it's something that if you haven't already, please do that.
Yeah, it's really, really helpful if you do that. Just a few other quick reminders. We do give out crystal shards and clusters. If you would like to have any crystal shards or clusters, we give those out. Kira Flamewise says maybe a post on Discord with all the request only channels listed. I have actually multiple times, but unfortunately new people joined the guild, so maybe you came after I made that post. So I kind of do those sporadic posts where I'll do like a reminder once a month or once every other month about that. But yeah, I should probably do that again. And if you scroll up through the announcements tab, I post all of the really important things like events or like that, the request only things. Guild meetings are posted there, the lottery information, the guild makeover stuff, winners of different things are all posted there. So if you scroll up through the announcements tab, you'll see a lot of things already there. But yes, I should make another post about that. The other reminders, so crystal shards or clusters. We also did the chocobo fruits, like Hugga had said, and the FC rooms we will buy for you if you cannot afford it. Somebody asked, how do you request, Sari says, how do you request to be in a request only channel? Ask an officer or ask me, and we can add you to it. Just ask us, and we'll add the role, and then you'll be able to see it. Just DM us. Jordan asked, for changing Discord names, does the second name matter? No, I'm not picky about the second name, but we would prefer if you at least use your first name. And if you want to be called something else, you could put in parentheses. If you want to go by your real name, you could put Jordan and then your real name, whatever it is, in parentheses, and ask everyone to call you by your real name instead. But it is easier to locate FC members if you at least have your first name in there. Amaris asked, are we able to donate shards, crystals, and clusters? Yes, you can. I would say give them to an officer so they can donate that for you. Aaron was so kind as to donate them pretty regularly to me, but unfortunately my mailbox has become full and he was unable to donate them to me any longer. So I would say that it would maybe easier to donate them to another officer that might have more room, and then they would be able to put those in there.
Mine's empty.
Okay. So we have about 15 minutes left. Oh, sorry. One other thing I wanted to mention. The buff schedule. If you scroll down to the Mortal Sword bulletin board, the announcements tab channel is for all guilds, everyone on the Discord server. The bulletin board is only for your specific guild, the Mortal Sword. So if you go to the bulletin board and then you go to pinned and messages, it's going to have the buff schedule. So we're always going to have Heat of the Battle up for extra experience. But the secondary buff will change from day to day based off of the buff schedule. So just letting you know, if you would like to plan your gathering or your crafting or farming for Grand Company seals around that, it is posted in the pinned messages under the bulletin board with your guild, the Mortal Sword. Does any other officers have anything else they want to talk about before we get to the prizes?
Actually, yes. Me and Kamed were talking about something in officer chat just now.
Oh god, you're actually gonna do that?
Oh yes, and
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
announcing it right now. So right at this
This
moment,
just in.
yeah, basically this just in. If we get enough subs to our Twitch channel, and the goal is currently set at 30, and we are at 15. If we get enough subs, there will be an exclusive stream with me and Kamed while we are both drunk. If we get to 45, the Twitch chat gets to pick our activity.
Ooh, goals, people, goals.
I'm gonna have to moderate that.
Do
So,
do it
our streams are
now.
extremely entertaining when we are both drunk. We have done quite a few raids and learning parties while absolutely drunk, and they have been hilarious. So, if you want to see
Drunk
us
speed runs.
that too, if you want to see us up to some shenanigans, please sub to our channel. Give us a hand.
Juno, your channel has been banned by Twitch.
Yeah, right. That's probably their goal.
I keep trying, but it still hasn't happened yet.
Challenge accepted.
Yes, have.
What? Wait a minute.
There's one other thing I was gonna
Chancla.
say. Oh, the other thing under game guides, so I've noticed that Nature Boy and Jalen have been posting this, but usually like we post every now and then in there, we'll post the fashion report on there. So if you're interested about the fashion report, there is a bot that we use that posts everything, all the answers for the fashion report. So just letting you know, that's under game guides in the Discord.
It's an easy 60,000 MGP
Yes.
most of the time.
Okay. There's a lot. Honestly, I could keep going, but I'm not going to because our meetings only last an hour, and I try to promise to never go over that. So I could keep
We
going
got
with all
12
this.
minutes.
I mean, seriously, I could keep going with everything, but I don't want to keep everybody. You guys have your game to play. You pay to play this game, not to listen to us talk. But we do have these meetings so that you're able to know what's available in the guild. And there's a lot of things that are available that a lot of the guild members just don't know that we even offer. And so if you ever want to know anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or to reach out to an officer. We are here to help you, and we would not be a guild like we have and all the things that we offer and all the prizes and all the events. We wouldn't be like this if it wasn't for all the members. So we thank you for your activity and for coming to these meetings and for participating in all the events so that we can be such an active guild and to offer everything that we offer. So do not hesitate to reach out to us. Make friends with us. We're not scary. We promise we don't bite. Roar! No, we really do
Not
want to get
hard.
to know the members. So please talk to us and reach out to us. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and announce the prizes. Warden, do you want to list what the prizes are since you had the list?
Yeah, I need to go back to admin chat for that. Okay, so we have a Blissful Barding, a Dodo Horn, which is a Dodo mount, the Bluebird Minion, a set of the plant minions, the Eggplant Knight, the Onion Prince, the Garlic Jester, Tomato King, and Mandragora Queen, all in a single set. So if you win that, you get all 5. The Endless Summer Glam, the Play Dead emote, the Popadour Step dance, 500k or 1 million gil.
And Zell, do you want to explain how it works?
Yes, ma'am, I do. If everyone, ladies and gentlemen, will turn your attention to the giveaways channel at the top of Discord, under the Welcome to Sword section. In there at the very bottom of that current chat channel, there is a bot with an indicator under it, a little reaction. You click that reaction one time, that will sign you up to be entered to win the prizes. And in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, it will roll out 9 names. We'll go in order and ask which person, which prize that person wants in a private DM in Discord. So please keep an eye on your Discords after we get finished with the meeting and the bot rolls out the winners.
And be sure to only click the icon once, otherwise it will remove you from the prize pool.
Also, as a reminder, don't talk or comment in the giveaway channel just because it's easier for us to keep it where it only has the winners. And the other thing is, only the people that's in the Mortal Sword will be able to roll. So some of you may be from other guilds just listening in. That's fine, but you'll only be able to roll. You'll only be able to roll on your respective guild meetings prizes. So.
Well, while that's going on, Saturn, I kind of wanted your opinion on something.
During the guild meeting?
Yeah, during the guild meeting.
Okay.
Does this look fine, just natural, or should I dye it?
I like it. I like natural. Oh, go ahead and talk about your.
I think that's a subtle
There's
hint.
a woman who dyed her hair.
Very subtle.
That is what we call
Not
a
very
segue.
Segue.
Out of context. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. For those, this is my announcement to 1.0. Eggroll and I are getting in-game married tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. Pacific. You come see me after the meeting for your invites. Not only are we getting in-game married, we are real-life dating.
Woo!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
I mean, congrats! Yeah.
Yay.
Oh my god.
You have 2 more minutes. Click
2 more
on that
minutes
button.
to click on the button. Right now I think we have 29 people that have, and there's 73 people online. So.
All right. Also, thank you to Dr. Useless for 5 more subs to the Twitch chat.
He's not useless.
Not so
though.
useless.
I know. That puts us at 20 of the 45 for user choice and 20 of 30 for us doing a drunk stream of our choice.
I
I'm
also
sure
see
where
some people are
we'll
also making
do like
fun.
10 more subs.
We will
I'll
also
see
try
some-
to drag some more officers with us to.
Oh yes.
I know
will be
who's
going
gonna end
with
up
I
us.
coming.
could, but I don't think you want to see me that way because I
Yes, we
start
do.
singing.
It's fine.
She needs
That's
her
even more
strawberries.
reason to-
The last
That's
time
even
that
more
I got
reason.
drunk with Zell, we started saying tongue twisters and limericks back and forth, and he won, and he was way more drunk than me. So.
Oh yeah, I was absolutely throwed.
That I want to see.
And we can have story time with Saturn while he's drunk.
Yeah.
As the sword turns, these are the days of our lives.
I don't think we should.
She's a
stream
guiding
those
light.
stories.
Yeah. All right.
Or
50
the
Hopefully
vision
this
of the beautiful.
All right. Gorik gave us a new goal: 50 subs, and Saturn has to come with me and commit.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay,
She also has to be
fine.
drunk.
I got my tequila, so I'm good. I'm good. Let's do it. Okay, so almost ready for the prizes. 1 more minute. For the
Also, if you're
prizes.
subbed right now, you get the 500k emote. I would like to point out.
Oh, that is true. And we are working on a couple more, so keep an eye out. I will
Jordan
announce when those
asked.
are out.
Jordan said, "Is Yukina the tallest Aura female or the smallest?"
Kind of midway.
There was a video on that too for the people.
I'm excited. I'm excited about all of these people that have come to this meeting. Thank you all for coming. Like, you guys are amazing.
Oh, something
Thank you.
I forgot that I've been doing at every
ahead.
meeting and completely forgot. Jordan's question just reminded me. I for the last few minutes here, we're gonna open up the floor to you guys. If you have any questions for us about anything.
But before you do that, congratulations to the winners. You will be contacted like after the meeting.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
You did it.
We're opening up Twitch chat and
I hate you all.
in-game save chat to questions that you may have or that you want to ask us. This is like basically an AMA for the Sword Leadership.
Yeah, so if you would like to, you can stay. Otherwise, meeting's adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Anyone who wishes to ask questions or talk to us, go ahead and do so now in the Say chat
We
or
did
FC
it.
chat. Because I can
Or in
read that.
Discord. No, I do not. Kiki, I do not remember which one's the real Saturn. I'm just going to get rid of them
Who's
all.
the
Don't
real
worry.
Saturn? Please stand up.
They're all already standing.
They're all standing. I'm confused.
Cross Guardian has the question: Are in-game weddings all held in the same place? Yes. Would be
Eastern Shroud.
It's always Eastern Shroud, and if you have not attended an in-game wedding, it is a lot of fun. The game actually gives your own cutscene that you can customize with your own colors, your own music that you can choose from a list, and you can also add if you want it to be more of a romantic setting or more of a lit setting. And it's really, really cool that the game actually incorporated something like this in the game and you get your own cutscene. So if you have not attended an in-game wedding, please try to get to one. And in most cases, the people who are hosting it have purchased the package where you actually get your own minion from the game that you can only get from attending in-game weddings.
Yes, ours will have the minions, and also Zell will be streaming it. So if you can't attend it, you can always catch it later.
wedding,
Pretty
woo.
Jones said in
Yeah, so I
save
think
chat,
someone
he needs to
just
be
got
added
him.
to Discord. Okay, cool.
I was just checking that myself.
What was the question?
You need to be added to Discord with
yeah, we had somebody that was just stuck in front of the FC. Some reason.
Okay.
Sarah's is at.
Ceres,
Okay.
I will let you know. So Ceres asks that she did not find out who, I think it's a she or he did not find out about their mentor event. So we had a mentor mentee event in June or July, and it was very difficult because there was a lot of complications with that. It was sort of kind of thrust upon me to do it, and then afterwards my PC completely crashed
Yeah,
entirely.
her computer completely fried
And
for a
then
while.
I was traveling out of the state for the month of July, and it was just basically a really, really frustrating time. But I will go through when I get to my mail, and I will let you know.
And Saturn's rocking in a corner with PTSD.
Yeah, we don't talk about the month of July.
Sarah, did you get that issue taken care of?
I'm sorry.
Which
I
issue?
didn't mean to laugh.
The Discord issue.
I
just
think
found out
someone
that
else
that's
beat me to it, but I just checked and it says they're in there. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the Cordy thing? Yeah, I got him.
So
Yeah, I
we got
thought so.
we got a comment from Dr. Useless. He says, every wedding I have ever attended, my character has been blocked by the foliage. # Lala problems.
I'll get you a stool, don't worry.
What is Useless's in-game name? I just want to know who it is.
I don't know, Useless, if you could still hear us. So what is your in-game name?
Is that Meg? No.
I don't even see Meg
Oh,
on.
it's Little Pliskin.
Apparently,
Maybe
Pliskin
if
really
you
wants
had a name
that
that
stream.
reflected your in-game, like Sarah or something, that would help. No, don't change it to Sarah, please. I've already got a bad enough reputation.
That's fair.
All right. Again, I will be outside the FC house, giving out invitations. Please form a line so I can get to you more efficiently. But I gotta bounce.
Note, it's not a straight line, just a line.
Oh, for God's sake.
Conga line.
The crookeder, the
It
better.
can be twisted. Yep.
She's
Those
gonna
of you
Make a
that won
floating
on the
tower.
giveaway that are still in here, we will contact you shortly.
And we got
All
1
right,
minute
Jalen?
left for questions before we wrap things up and
Yes,
disperse to
ask
our...
all of your questions.
You're also allowed to ask after the meeting, guys. It's fine. It's
Nope,
just
I'm cutting
cut
mine off. My mailbox is full now.
Keysong, where's the
Jalen,
Vieira
maybe down
Saturn?
off
Okay, well, Keysong actually found an alt of mine running through the streets of Ulda the other day, which was my Vieira, and I just wanted to see what it would look like. But unfortunately, Keysong, I have Fantasian, and I am actually going back to here on my 4th alt that I have, so I don't have any Vieira.
That's
alt
what we
anymore.
need. More Saturn alts.
I do,
So-
but
These are just
I just,
these are just the ones we've
I
captured.
just wanted to see what it looked like. Tech
This
had
is when we
pics of
find out
Saturn.
the long lost quadruplet has come back from
She's
overseas.
planning out the route for the Vera flash mob event.
Series asked, "How are you contacting us for prizes? Discord or in game? We'll just contact you in Discord usually, but if we can't get you on Discord, we'll try to find you in game. But yeah, Discord is typically the primary method of contact for us. It's easier that way. We don't have to be in game to contact you.
Yeah,
If
we'll
you
DM
get
you if you don't reply within like 24 hours. Then we
Yeah.
move on to the next person.
So, I think okay. That looks like that's all the time that we have for our stream this evening, and we will see you tomorrow.
Sandman, I hate you.
We will see you tomorrow for Immortal Swords FC meeting, and then right after the wedding, and then after that, perhaps a podcast. So stay tuned for tomorrow evening. We got a very packed
Full
evening
day ahead of us. Woohoo!
There's a lot.
There's going to be a lot this
Oh.
whole month.
This month we're gonna be packed. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.